Hello, David. I'm Mrs. Amworth. How long are you staying?
Just a week or so.
Oh, good. We could do with someone your age to cheer us up. Far too many old men living here, like your uncle.
Oh, thank you.
I'm only joking. You're in your prime, I know. Have you heard about our epidemic?
What epidemic?
No, it's a virus of some sort. Nobody seems to know what it is.
Well, this heat wave doesn't help things either. It makes you feel so lifeless. Here we are, all changed. See you this evening, David.
Will you?
I'm giving a party at 5 o'clock. Don't be late.
Well, I'm glad you invited me, Uncle.
Just keep them turning, that's the way. Make sure they're cooked all around. If only your bishop could see you now. David, be a darling and help with the drinks. The barman is awash with a vin ordinaire. Mr. Green, would you be kind and fetch the salad from the kitchen table? The dressing is on top of the fridge. Keep them turning, otherwise they'll burn. Come along, David, we must circulate.
The infection's still spreading. These so-called emergency measures seem to have no effect whatsoever.
Mr. Urcombe, this is a party, not a post-mortem. David, give him another drink.
Have you given us all a new lease of life, Mrs. Amworth?
Oh, how sweet of you, Major.
It's true, I assure you, this place was half dead before you arrived.
Indeed, you've given us a new spirit.
How lovely.
She's been here.
Who?
Mrs. Amworth.
Oh, a couple of months, not more.
Where'd she come from?
I've no idea. She's British-born, I think. Much travelled. Well off. She's very amusing, very talkative. Urcombe doesn't like her. Not true. She's pleasant enough. Damn these gnats. David, be careful they don't bite you. Your uncle thinks they're the cause of this virus.
Yes, he told me.
Well, there's Dr. Ross. He thinks they might be. Well,
Don't you?
who knows?
Everything all right?
Thank you, yes. How much land have you got here?
About an acre, I think.
And she does it all herself, you know. She works so hard.
Oh, I love it. There's nothing I enjoy more than rubbing about in the soil. Black hands, black nails, mud all over my shoes. No cremation for me. I want the good kind air all around.
David, you haven't met Dr. Ross?
No.
My nephew, David.
Dr. Ross.
Doctor's a very busy man these days.
I gather it's something to do with these gnats.
Well, so I believe. They bite, you see, that's the trouble. 1,000 seems to spread.
It's serious.
Well, certainly more serious than I first thought. We've had to go to London for specialists.
Thank you.
You're not eating anything, Mrs. Amworth.
I'm not very hungry.
Well, how about some salad or some fruit?
No, I have the smallest appetite. Major, what's the trouble?
I'm just looking for some bread.
Oh, isn't it on the table?
Well, I don't see any.
Oh, dear, I must have left it in the kitchen.
Oh, I'll go, shall I?
Would you mind? It's the French bread on the sideboard.
Oh, very kind of you, Miss Amworth. Thank you.
What happened?
Something bit me.
You also cut your finger.
No, it's nothing much.
Put some antiseptic on it. There's a bottle in the bathroom.
All right.
There we are, Mr. Urcombe. Thank you very much.
Are you taking blood samples from everyone?
Everyone who's agreeable. We can't make it compulsory.
I wish to God we could. 2 more cases this morning. That makes 23 in all.
What's the trouble? Any idea?
Not yet, no.
Something's attacking the red pigment of the blood, the hemoglobin.
And it's the hemoglobin that carries oxygen to the brain. Without it, you're in real trouble.
You mean it's something like anemia?
Initially, yes. The early symptoms are the same. Lassitude, palpitations, depression, pallor. Anemia is usually treatable, though. Course of injections of B12 and the patient's as right as rain. This is different.
How?
It's hard to say.
For one thing, B12 has no effect. Will you excuse me?
No lasting effect. It's as if the hemoglobin in the body were being somehow, well, removed.
Being drained away.
If you like.
Strange, isn't it?
It is indeed.
No, I mean, it's strange. It's only here. Only in this one tiny village.
Urcombe? Urcombe?
Morning, Benson. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, but David's not too well.
Huh?
Well, I'm afraid we're going to have to call off our golf this afternoon.
What's the matter with him?
Oh, too much wine last night, I think. He's still sleeping it off.
Benson! Hello, David.
Hello, Mrs. Amworth.
I brought you some flowers from my garden. How are you feeling?
I feel so tired. I don't know why. I just can't keep my eyes open.
You'll soon be better.
Thank you.
Come over to my house this evening and play some cards. Do you know piquet?
No.
I'll teach you. Our game, I believe.
You're too good for us, Mrs. Amworth.
Nonsense, you're doing very well. Another rubber or piquet?
Oh, go on with bridge, Annie.
I can see why you came here, Mrs. Amworth.
Can you?
It's so peaceful, relaxing.
Well, more than that, I belong here. At least my family does.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, ancestors rather than family. They all died here centuries ago.
What is their name?
Chaston.
Chaston?
Yes, a fine old Wiltshire family.
How interesting.
It's very
How's your hangover, David?
fine. I just wish I didn't feel so tired.
You should have seen Dr. Ross.
He's got enough to do for a man, more than enough.
Indeed he has.
By the way, did you go for your blood test this morning?
No, I'm far too much of a coward. I can't bear all those needles.
I think you should, Mrs. Amworth. It's important, you know, that we find out the cause of this infection.
I wonder if it is the gnats.
Well, what else?
Ah, yes. What else?
Cut.
Now, look, Urcombe, we're none of us in the mood for any of your fanciful theories this evening.
Fanciful theories?
That's what your uncle calls them.
He dabbles in the occult, beware.
A much misused word, I'm afraid. I prefer to regard it as an exploration of the furthermost frontiers of science.
I didn't know you were a scientist, Mr. Urcombe.
And neither did I.
15 years teaching physiology at Oxford, and you ought to know better.
You can't dismiss it as easily as that.
Why not?
I've seen it time and time again. Men who spent their lives serving science are eventually brought face to face with the greatest questions of all. The unanswerable questions. Philosophical, theological, the supernatural, if you like. The occult. Call it what you will. The misty and perilous places of human experience.
Yes, but what's all that got to do with us?
Why don't you answer that tomorrow, Mr. Urcombe? David's looking very tired.
Quite right. Come on, David. Time to get you home to bed.
The evening air is so lovely. I might take a little stroll before I turn in.
Be careful of the gnats.
Oh, they don't bother me. I'm not sweet enough.
Good night, Mrs. Amworth.
Thank you, Mrs. Amworth.
Good night.
Well, David, how are you this morning? David, what's the matter?
I just don't know.
You're so pale. I'd better fetch Dr. Ross.
No, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm just a bit... Just a bit...
Are you sure nothing was stolen?
Quite sure, yes.
No drugs or anything?
Nope.
What were these used for?
Blood sample. That's the only thing that's missing. The blood.
What do you mean?
These test tubes are full of blood samples. Now, whoever broke in here last night emptied the lot.
Emptied the blood?
Every drop of it. When did you first notice that inflammation?
Well, this afternoon, I suppose, when I came back from the shops.
Had you been out long?
Oh, no, only about 35, 40 minutes.
Well, I'll come and see you tomorrow, David. Just you try and get some sleep now. Have you told his parents yet?
No, I can't. They're in Spain touring. I don't know how to get hold of them. Are you sure there is nothing I can do?
No, not really. The B12 injection might help. Anyway, give me a ring if he seems worse.
There is one thing. Well, what's that?
Keep all the doors and windows locked.
What? The gnats, you know.
Benson?
Morning, Urcombe.
Morning. Look at this. I found something. How's David?
Oh, he's fine. What have you found?
I've been going through the old college records. There's a mysterious plague here in the 1640s. Here, in this village. Only here. A strange disease of the blood. Witchcraft, they call it.
Witchcraft?
Everything was witchcraft in those days. A local girl was suspected. Tongues wagged. Nothing was ever proved. She died shortly afterwards. Her name was Elizabeth Chadston.
Hello. How's David this morning? I brought him some fruits. Is anything the matter? I don't understand.
Yet, O Lord God most holy, O Lord most mighty, O holy and most merciful Saviour, deliver us not into the bitter pains of eternal death. Thou knowest, Lord, the secrets of our hearts.
I hope to God you are right.
Merciful ears to our prayer, But spare us, Lord, most holy, O God, most mighty, O holy and merciful Saviour, thou most worthy judge eternal, certain the resurrection of eternal life, to our Lord. So change our lives from
Well, good night, Mr. Urcombe.
Good night, David. I'm glad to see you looking so much better.
It's taken long enough.
Hey, you have been very ill now.
The rest has done me good. I've never felt better.
He's ill on Saturday. So I hear. We're sorry to see you go, David.
I'll be sorry to leave, especially now those gnats have gone.
Yes, things are getting back to normal, thank God. Back to normal?
Not the same without Mrs. Amworth, though.
No.
A remarkable woman. I'm very glad to have known her. Well, good night, Mr. Urcombe.
Good night, David.
I'll see you before I go.
Yes, indeed. Bye. You know, he still talks about her. And it's damn nearly 2 months after all. I feel so guilty. Why? Well, I still wonder about her. Well, time to say good night, I think. Been a most enjoyable evening. Good night, David. David? I've seen her. I've seen her. Mrs. Amworth, Elizabeth Chaston, whatever you choose. One thing is certain. A vampire haunts this village tonight, as it did 300 years ago.
Benson.
One blow through the heart with this, and she'll be at peace. You needn't look. Yes. But who would have believed me?